Ah! Take two. Watch, with my luck, the battery's gonna die again. My battery died. Oh, it is so cold outside today. Oh man, it's raining. It's gonna rain heavy all day. So, as you can see by the title, finding motivation. It is difficult. I wasn't going to, actually, I was going to not come back on here. It's very difficult for me to do this. I'm struggling to continue to put up videos. I'm struggling to find the motivation and to find the strength and the power to keep going. It is very difficult. It is 7:14 in the morning. So it's a very cold, wet day, and of course this time of year, like most people, I suffer from depression, and I don't even want to get out of bed half the time. Got my coffee though. With the rain, I'm sure my signal's not very good today. On top of the fact that my battery's almost dead on my phone, so it's gonna die. Finding motivation. So this morning I got up and I was listening to some music on YouTube Music, and I just happened to see that someone left a comment on one of my videos. I'm like, okay, I'll go take a look. And then I go and look at the comment, and I noticed that good morning Simon and Laura and Kay. I noticed that I had 343 subscribers to my channel, and that this morning gave me the motivation. But I don't know, it's a struggle. I just, like I said, this time of year is very difficult, you know, with depression and everything's starting to die back for the winter, and just very sad and miserably feeling. And this time of year I always have a problem with YouTube videos, and so my motivation to come here today and talk with you today was, I noticed that there's 343 people who have at some point in time showed interest in me and my channel. And I thought, you know, why not? There are about 5 people that are very loyal to me and to my channel and very curious to know what's going on. And they watch me religiously, and you guys know who you are. And I just, finding that motivation is a real struggle. Not just for YouTube, but for getting out of bed. You know, I can put on that, hey everybody, how y'all doing? Everything's going great attitude. But the truth of the matter is, it's all show half the time. Because it just, I can't really explain the feeling other than an emptiness. You know, a lack of lack of, I don't know, you know what I mean? You know, it's difficult. It's just difficult. So for me, it's today anyways, it's just do it. Just set it up, just do it. Even if you're not talking about anything in particular, even, yes, right. K-Doggy, right, push forward. Absolutely. You know, you just got to keep going. You got to fight. I mean, there are days where not only do I not feel like getting out of bed, but there are days where I feel like the whole world would be better off without me. But I know that if I do that, then I am leaving 3 beautiful children without a male figure, especially called a daddy, in their life, and how difficult it would be for my wife to have to raise them by herself and try to figure out how to get a job and work and pay bills, as well as take care of 2 special needs children. And so going down that road's not an option. You know, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God or an afterlife. But I do believe in the here and the now. And the here and the now says that I can't leave these people behind. I mean, that's just straight up disrespect. I mean, I've lived my life up to this point the best I possibly can to be the kind of guy that would be willing to take the shirt off his back for anybody. You know, my grandfather was that way, and my great-grandfather was that way. And so for me, I try to make them proud every day. The truth of the matter is, I could never do it. I'm too scared, too afraid. But unfortunately, there's too many out there that do. But on a lighter note, finding the motivation to keep moving forward is definitely an individual thing. You have to look within yourself. And sometimes you have to, in order to get through the pain or the struggle, you have to do an idolization. I am not a big fan of promoting or saying, you know what, you need to find someone and put them on a pedestal and bow down to them in order to find your motivation. However, we do it every single day. For me, it's my wife and my children. I put them on a pedestal. They're, in my heart, they have to be greater than me and more valuable than me in order for me to continue to support them and to continue to stick around. With YouTube, it can be a struggle as well. Congratulations on your new seats, buddy. That's awesome. For YouTube, it's a struggle because there's a lot of people out here in this YouTube world that I love and I respect, but they're not in my everyday life. And I consider a lot of you guys family. But it is so difficult to continue to put on this face, this cheerful, happy guy, when you feel like your whole world is crumbling down around you. You know, this last year is, well, since June, has been very tough. Very, very tough. We lost our house that we were buying. We weren't buying it, to clarify. We were in the process to buy a house, and we lost our loan for it, which is a continuous struggle that we've been fighting since 2007. We were buying a house and we were about to close on the house, and then all of a sudden the market crashed and they demanded that they had a higher credit score, and we fell below the bar. We've been trying to buy a house since then. And so right now we're kind of in limbo, and we will be until this time next year trying to buy a house. And so we're currently, you know, doing the tiny house living and trying to survive. And so it's kind of difficult because, you know, we're kind of living under someone else's roof and we're kind of not, and we just, I don't know, it's very difficult. It's very, very difficult. And so with that on top of everything, on top of my normal, it's crazy, you know. And there's always life struggles. Everything, there's always something. For instance, the brakes on my car. There's always something. You know, my regulator to regulate my fan on my heater, it doesn't work right now, and I could really use it. There's always something, you know, but it's seeing through it, and that's the struggle. That's the difficulty. That's, you know, finding that motivation to keep moving and keep going. And yeah, you just got to push through it. You just got to do what you got to do, and you just got to keep going. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the next couple of months are gonna be really difficult for me between now and Christmas. By the way, that's the reason the beard is gone. Is a lot of it is just depression. I just didn't feel the spirit within me to do what I was planning on doing, which was bleaching everything and becoming Santa Claus. And I didn't feel as if I could fake it that much. But it's okay, because I feel this is me. This is me. The beard was not me. It wasn't my personality. It wasn't who I am. It's definitely not me. This is me. This is, you know, Sir Cracker, you know, in the finest, you know. But I do see that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I just don't see the end of the tunnel yet. I know that someday I'll have a home, and my children will have their own bedrooms, and they can paint them whatever color they want, and we'll have a backyard and have as many dogs as we want, or cats, or whatever, you know, I mean, within reason, of course. But I'll have ground I can actually plant in that belongs to me, and I don't ever have to worry about picking it up and carrying it away. I mean, that's the only reason why I garden in 5-gallon and 55-gallon barrels, is because I can't not, you know. And I want to grow cannabis, but where we're at, this is not my place. And I was very strictly told by my father-in-law when we moved in, absolutely no cannabis, nothing. You grow it and you're out. Okay. It's just another thing I have to do. You know, this job that I'm doing, yeah, it does. It sucks a lot. This job that I'm doing, I wasn't supposed to work another winter. Ideally, I would have been done on my birthday in July. And I mean, that's what the plan was. Buy a house and then on my birthday, I was done. I was gonna walk away, and it just didn't happen that way, unfortunately. So I have to work another year. So it won't be this coming July, it'll be the next July. But that's okay. It's okay. Because eventually, it'll happen. So, anyways, on a positive note, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to keep pushing forward and have faith that everything will work out in the end the way it's supposed to. At least that's what I have to tell myself. So, well, our journey today is coming to a close. I just want to let you all know that I love you with all my heart. I hope you have yourselves a fantastic rest of the day, and I look forward to seeing you in the morning. So until next time, bye for now.